Cameron Dallas isn't telling you who he really is. Cameron Dallas has made a name for himself on Vine and YouTube, but many of his fans have been incredibly worried about him recently. Before we get started, remember to hit that like button so we know who Cameron's real fans are. The beginnings of Cameron Dallas. Cameron was born in Whittier, California, though he was raised in Chino. His father wasn't around much of his childhood, leaving his mother, Gina, to raise him on her own. He has a sister named Sierra, who's about 4 years old, with them each having ethnic backgrounds from Scotland, Mexico, and Germany. Dallas began his online career in 2012 when he began to post to Vine, playing jokes on his friends or pranking his family. By 2014, he had managed to gain over 8 million followers on Vine, making him one of the largest creators on the platform. He also had over 11 million followers on Twitter and currently has over 20 million followers on Instagram. By all means, Cameron was on top of the world just a few years ago. Cameron became somewhat of a household name, so much so that he was asked to star in the Awesomeness TV special Expelled. By 2015, Cameron had continued his work on television and was asked to perform in the NBC series American Odyssey. He also appeared in The Outfield, which was released in November of 2015. Cameron expected to take his career to the next level with the 2016 release of the film Neighbors 2: Sorority Rising. He made an appearance in the movie, but it was soon revealed that all of his scenes had been cut. Cameron didn't let that stop him though, and by June of 2016, he had announced that he would be starring in a Netflix reality series named Chasing Cameron. Though Cameron found himself in the hot seat when he appeared at the Teen Choice Awards in August of 2016. Cameron was seen backstage at the Teen Choice Awards playing a game of Would You Rather. He was asked the question, would you rather use Justin Timberlake's toothbrush or Jessica Alba's? He laughed and replied, I would honestly choose Justin Timberlake just because I don't know where Jessica's been. Twitter immediately erupted with the backlash aimed at Cameron, suggesting that he was sexually shaming Jessica Alba. Many claim that his remarks were sexist and dozens of fans were disappointed with how he answered the question. While Would You Rather is intended to be a somewhat controversial game, and the answers are supposed to be ridiculous, yet honest, it seems as though this match backfired for Cameron. He responded a short while later claiming, Yo, it was literally a joke. I love Jessica Alba, and I would share a toothbrush with her till I die. He followed this by saying, really thankful for the message Jessica Alba spoke tonight. That's what we should focus on. The controversy didn't end there though. Many fans accused Cameron of completely changing his stance on the Teen Choice Awards as a whole. Cameron had allegedly called out the Teen Choice Awards in 2014, claiming that the voting system was rigged. He had previously been given the Viner Award, but immediately posted to Twitter and said, it's funny how they told me I won the Viner Award 6 days before the voting ended, and made the runner-up still tweet to vote for them. This was a pretty blatant attack against the Teen Choice Awards, and was a very serious allegation. If his claims were true, it would prove that the Teen Choice Awards aren't actually chosen by teens at all, and that the outcomes are predetermined. While we can't weigh in on this, it's important to mention that this tweet was deleted almost immediately. Many of his fans chimed in after Cameron made a second appearance on the show in 2016, reminding viewers that he was ungrateful about receiving the previous award, mentioning that he seemingly ranted about how the awards were faked, though this was only the beginning of Cameron's downfall. Cameron's encounters with the law. A Vine may only last 6 seconds, but a jail sentence typically lasts much longer. In 2015, Cameron Dallas had the police called on him after his neighbors reported that he was throwing extravagant parties and invited numerous guests. He continued to cause a ruckus throughout the evening. When police finally arrived at his home, the house was nearly silent. They knocked on the door to investigate, but no one answered. They decided to leave, assuming the party had ended without their intervention, though it didn't take long for the party to resume once the police had left. By around 6 p.m., the police were called again. Witnesses claimed that someone had thrown a bucket of paint out of Cameron's window, nearly hitting a woman who was walking by. Police showed up immediately and entered Cameron's home. They found that he had coated his apartment and everyone inside in a thick layer of paint. Someone had also thrown paint into the hallway. He was arrested for felony vandalism, but was only held on a $20,000 bail. He was released at 1:30 a.m. the following morning. As it would turn out, the stunt was done for the sake of a video. As soon as Cameron was released from jail, he tweeted, let's just say this video will be awesome. While it's hard to fault Cameron for having a good time, he took things a bit too far. Do it for the Vine was a big phrase when Cameron was active in the video community, but causing tens of thousands of dollars of damage is excessive. In addition to this, Cameron now has a felony on his record that will likely haunt him the rest of his life. Though this wasn't Cameron's only run-in with the law. If we fast forward to late 2018, NBC News reported that Cameron spent his final weekend of 2018 in jail after he was arrested following a scuffle at a hotel in Colorado. Cameron was just 24 years old at the time and was taken into police custody after he had supposedly punched a man in the face, breaking his nose. Police revealed the details in a press release a short while after the arrest took place. After he was released, Cameron tweeted, "Unfortunately, sometimes in life you find yourself in a situation where you have to protect yourself and the people you care about. Have a safe and happy new year. 2019 is going to be an amazing one." Police revealed that they were called to the Hyatt Residence Club Grand Aspen in the early morning, finding a man that had been bleeding from a wound in his face. The man spoke with the police briefly and revealed that someone had punched him and broken his nose. They soon found Cameron and charged him with felony second-degree assault, yet another felony on Cameron's record, and took him to the local county jail. He was held on just a $5,000 bond and was released a short while later. Cameron's run-ins with substances. In late 2019, Cameron made a shocking post on Instagram in which he explained that he had been battling severe mental health issues for over 2.5 years. We can assume that these issues are likely what led to his numerous arrests, but we can't say that with any credibility. In August of 2019, he revealed he had been battling addiction, stating, "I've been wanting to make this video for a while, but I wanted to fill everyone in on what I've been going through for the last 2.5 years. I have been in rehab. I have been getting help dealing with addiction, anxiety, depression, and a bunch of other things, family trauma." He continued the video and informed viewers and fans that he was 105 days sober at the time of posting the video, saying that he wanted to reveal his struggles in hopes that his story could help others who may be in a similar situation, or those who may be toying with the idea of going down the same dark path he did. He said, "I want to stay on this path and I want to be an advocate. I want to help others and spread awareness to people, to allow them to get help, and I'm excited. I'm really stoked. I'm still new to this, and I hope you guys want to help me spread the awareness. And if anyone needs help, please reach out." He added in the description, "I want everyone to know that there is hope, even when it seems helpless. That there is serenity, even when you're filled with anxious thoughts. That you can overcome addiction and codependency if you choose to get help and really want it for yourself." After uploading the video, dozens of fans chimed in with similar experiences. One fan explained how he was happy to hear Cameron finally speak out about his issues, claiming that he too had struggled with addiction and was currently 2 months clean. "We hope that Cameron's honesty about his struggles can help anyone who may be struggling with similar circumstances. It's not easy to reach out for help, and it's certainly not easy to reveal such intimate struggles with others. It took a lot of bravery for Cameron to speak out about this, and we hope he can continue on the road to recovery." For several years, it seems as though Cameron has been essentially living a double life. He would put on a happy-go-lucky mask for his videos and followers, yet behind the scenes he was crumbling. It would be difficult to suggest that he had been lying to his fans all this time, but he certainly wasn't fully honest with them until now. We're incredibly happy to hear that Cameron was able to reach out and get the help he needs, but we can't help but wonder if he could have avoided the various run-ins with the law if only he had gotten help sooner and spoken out as soon as he realized he was going down a dark